Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Midgard Golf. So we're out here today at Bandon Dunes Golf Resort in Bandon, Oregon. Just a beautiful, fabled location to play golf. This is like golf Disneyland, golf Mecca, if you will. So of course it's super windy out here. It's probably going to be windy all week, and yeah, we're playing this course, Old MacDonald, and then yeah, we're also playing Pacific Dunes, Sheep Ranch, and the Preserve. So that's that content is still to come, but first course up here. So yeah, can't wait. This is links golf in the United States at its finest. So I'm out here playing today with two of my uncles, my Uncle Gil and my Uncle Dave, as you can see from left to right, and then my dad all the way on the right in the red hat. So, but I'm just going to be filming me really, because of course we're walking the course, so just easier to film. Got to kind of hustle. So yeah, this first hole, we're going to be playing the front nine from the greens and the back nine from the golds, which is just one up from there. And then greens is one up from the tips. So that was kind of the selection of the family here. It's kind of a family outing, so that's what we're doing. So this first hole, pretty straight up par 4. Big old traps in the middle and the right. And then nothing really to worry about on the left. And straight into the wind. 304 yards downrange. Yeah, just stay out of the traps and you should be a-okay up on this hole here. And the greens are just massive. So yeah, I mean, easy to get on the green, but boy, yeah, you put it on the green in the long spot, you're really going to have a tough putt to try to get in for birdie if you're on in regulation. So, and if you can see on the distance there, you're going to see that tree for a few holes. That is the fabled Ghost Tree. Yeah, baby. So if you come out here, you'll notice that they've actually got two logos for this course. They have a big old O with an M in the middle of it, kind of half made out of golf clubs, almost like the Midgard Golf logo. Yeah, kind of similar. And then they've got the Ghost Tree logo, and that is the very tree right there that logo is based off of. So without further ado, I think we're probably taking driver up into this wind. Let's give it a rip and see what we can do. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are at the second hole. So, not a glorious start, hell of a drive, just landed in that bunker, unfortunately. That sucked. That drive deserved more, but oh well. Lots more golf to play. So, second hole. Only got about 130 yards to get to the middle of this green. A little bit uphill, probably playing around 135. So, Probably take a gap wedge at it. Yeah. Send it on up there, see if we can't stab this green. Big bunker off to the left, obviously. Little one in the front. Don't land in those and you should be all right. Let's give it a rip, check it out. All right, ladies and gents, well, we're off the buggy train already. Hitting the bar on that last one.
Nicely done.
Yeah, up and down from there, from the garbage. That was brilliant. So here is probably one of the signature holes of this course. One of several, I would say, just because it's a blind tee shot. And what are we? We're 369 yards away. So
yeah.
So I get on the watch here. And you can't see obviously where you're going. Now, having played here before, I know that the hole goes to the left slightly, but generally speaking, it's pretty dead straight, and you just really want to stay to the right of the ghost tree. So if you hit it just right of that ghost tree, just out there, that's kind of your left limit. If you do end up hitting a draw, kind of right to left around that, you're going to be okay. But yeah, the great shot is just to pipe one straight up the gut there, and you'll set yourself up for a nice, probably, I don't know, 150 yard shot or so if you, with a long drive onto this green. 150 to 100. So I think we're taking the D-stick. Let's give it a rip and see what we got. All right, ladies and gents, here we are on the fourth hole. Back-to-back pars there. Of course, I took that last putt as a gimme. You saw that. But anywho, so yeah, looks like a, wow, big old long par 4, 479 yards. Par 4. Is that really what that is?
472 yards.
Wow, that is a big old par 4.
Number 1 handicap.
Goodness. Yeah. So that's going to be a long shot up on the green. Obviously taking D-stick. Ain't sure what's up there, kind of a blind tee shot. I think it goes pretty straightforward though. Judging by how the guys are squared up in front of us here. So yeah, we're going to give it a rippy up there and see if we can't give ourselves like a, I don't know, a 4-iron onto the green. Jesus. But we're going to give it a rip and we're going to see what we can do. Either way, we're putting in 3. I'm putting off the fairway. I'm going to get close enough to that. No doubt. So, let's give it a whack, see what happens. All right, ladies and gents, here we are on the, what are we on, the 5th hole? Yeah, kind of a brutal hole, the last hole, the 4th. But that's the number 1 handicap, so we got the hardest behind us now. So, big old long par 4, but what do you do? That top 7-iron didn't really help me much, did it? But at least I didn't end up in that little tiny trap. That would have sucked. But anyway, this hole. So, about 130 from this here green tee box to get up on this massive green. Pin's pretty much right in the middle. Not a whole lot to worry about. Just hit it straight up the gut. So, yeah, I'm probably gonna hit about a, gap wedge up there. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, just float one up there, try to get a little high up there, stab the green a little bit. Yep, make it a textbook par 3. Might even be able to take kind of a chippy shot at it. But yeah, let's see. Either way, let's give it a rip. Check it out. ladies and gents, here we are back on the 6th hole. Finally a par 5. And it's about the same yardage as the par 4 2 holes ago. How do you like them apples? But anyway, 476 yards is what I got on the GPS to get up on this green. So, I'm a little winded. But anyway, looks like there's some death bunkers up there in the way. But I don't think they're reachable from here, especially not with the wind directly in our face, so should be okay. You can actually see the flag way out there. I don't know if I can zoom in on it from here. You might be able to see it in the middle of the screen right now, way out there. So, yep, driver into the wind. Probably gonna tee a little low, hit it off the low screws. Keep it, keep it over the ground. See if we can't pierce it through a little bit. It's probably set us up to make this a 3-piece hole. So let's give it a rip, see what happens. Alright, ladies and gents, so here we are on the 7th hole. This is kind of a cool hole. kind of a wavy par 4, 357 yards I got on the GPS to get up on that green. But the last like 120 yards of it, straight uphill. So really, you don't want to be left here, honestly. So if you happen to cut the ball, you're going to be in hog heaven right here. Left is gorse, and then kind of straight and left is that giant bunker over there that's just death to try to get out of and go right at the hole. So I really don't want to be in that. So leaving a ball out to the right here is definitely going to set you up for a good position onto the green, unless you can just destroy it and clear that bunker right in the middle of the screen right there, and set yourself up real close to get on into. So I'm probably going to just kind of aim out to the right, hit a little bit of a draw, bring it back in, and hope I don't draw it too hard to put it up in that bunker. So let's grab that D-stick, see what we got. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so here we are on the, what are we on, the 8th hole. So I got about 165 yards downhill to get on this green. Very nice. I mean, the backdrop here is beautiful. Look at, just behind you is the ocean. These are like the only 2 holes on this course that are ocean view. Pacific and Sheep Ranch will have a ton more. Promise you that. So anyway, yep, 167 downhill, or 165 downhill, about that. Thinking probably about a 9-iron. Yeah, send it up in the air, try to stab this green, get it close, and give myself a chance for birdie. Pretty much all you don't want to do is go right and get in that death bunker over there. So, yeah, that's it. But you got room to miss really everywhere here. You're not going to lose a ball no matter what you do, really. So, let's give it a whack, see what we got. Alright, ladies and gents, here we are in the 9th and final hole of this first part of this 2-part series out here at Old MacDonald at Bandon Dunes in Oregon. Bandon, Oregon, that is. So, yeah, nice kind of standard flat, well, yeah, about the flattest hole we've had so far. Par 4, about 360 yards to get up on that green. Little bit of a dog leg right, it looks like. So, unless, wait a minute, does it go straight out there?
It's pins the dog leg right.
Yeah, so it's over there.
Yeah, the pin's over there on the right.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. So yeah, dog leg right. So you can take the straight line and just hit over this stuff in the middle of the screen if you like, which is probably what I will do. Try to crank it out there to those people that are walking right in the middle of the screen right now, if you can see them out there. And yeah, set us up in a nice position to get on in 2, probably about a 50 to 100 yard shot. So let's give it a rip, check it out.